Good afternoon and welcome to this episode of J Jones Live. Saturdays. That's what it is. That's the show. That's the show I do on Saturday because I do that. Um, it is Saturday, April 16th, 2016. If you haven't done your taxes already, you should probably do your taxes. Like, you probably should do your taxes. See, I did mine back in February, so I can't complain. What's your excuse? Oh, well, I forgot to, no, go do your taxes. Because America and money. And my phone's like going off. I can't see it because I can't. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of I don't normally do this. What we're going to talk about in just a little bit, but quite frankly, I think there needs to be a light shined upon it. But we'll get to that. But I do want to update you on some of the latest things as I can't speak. Some of the latest things that have been happening throughout the week. I think there was a primary this week. I don't remember. Apple or Microsoft releases their roadmap of what's coming up in Windows 10. You already know from their conference that they're going to come out with better Cortana stuff. If you're a programmer, you're going to like that. There's going to be Linux command line abilities in Windows 10. Crazy stuff like that. Some people actually really hate Windows 10. Sure, I'll give you that. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what's trending on them there wires. Let me check Google News, cause why not? So let's see. There was an earthquake in Japan. Actually, two earthquakes in Japan. Let's take a look at that story. Actually, if I can switch over to the internet. Yeah. The internet. Where is it?
It is a frantic scramble right now to rescue people trapped in the rubble after a pair of earthquakes.
Thousands of Japanese army troops and other rescuers are in a race against time trying to save lives in the midst of terrifying aftershocks, burning buildings, all of this with the threat of bad weather moving in.
And look at this aerial video. This is a famous castle perched on a high wall, and that wall is collapsing beneath it. The damage is mind-boggling in the country right now, the death toll rising, even though officials admit they don't even really yet know how many people have been killed or injured.
And ABC's Juhi Cho is right there in the middle of it, reporting in now from Kumamoto, Japan. Juhi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Paula and Dan. We're at a shelter near the epicenter where residents here are bracing for more aftershocks. Already over 200 fell so far in the wake of the deadly pair of earthquakes that jolted one of the nation's most populated islands. Death toll still rising and the injured streaming into hospitals. Before residents could recover, it happened again. Japan rocked by another earthquake Saturday morning. The quake devastating the region. Landslides swallowing roads and buildings. Look at how this highway crumbled. The ground beneath this historic castle collapsed. This bridge snapped in half. And transportation at a standstill, the airport damaged and trains derailed. This region rocked first by a 6.2 magnitude Thursday night before Saturday's 7.3 level quake.
Stay in a safe place until the tremor stops.
Scenes of chaos and devastation with broken glass scattered, concrete crushing cars, and firefighters battled blazes of burning structures.
20% of all medium to large-scale earthquakes on the Earth take place in Japan. And that's because Japan sits on the juncture of 3 earthquake faults.
Nearly 70,000 have fled their homes. Emergency crews evacuating patients from this hospital, fearing it could collapse. A race against time for rescuers searching for the hundreds reportedly trapped underneath the debris, tirelessly combing through leveled buildings, including this college dormitory with students stuck inside. And a light of hope in the destruction, crews miraculously saving this baby girl buried beneath the rubble. Experts are now cautiously watching this volcano, which began spewing ash, and officials are keeping a close eye on a nearby nuclear power plant. The country is still on edge. After 5 years, memories of the tsunami, the powerful quake, and the Fukushima meltdown are still fresh in people's minds. Paula?
All too real, Juhi. Thank you.
There you are. So,
good evening, and we begin.
For those of you who are watching in Japan, I hope that things get better. Hopefully that the toll of those dead will not rise much more. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of that toll. If anything, we can hopefully have we can have you know, help them out and hopefully relieve them of the problems that are plaguing them right now. I'm actually going to keep this one on the back burners. We'll pause the media here. I'll get to this one in just a moment. It's going to actually relate to the big story of the day here on this show. Of course, as you may have already heard, the FBI has dropped its case against Apple because they have found a way to get into the iPhone of the San Bernardino shooter. Some people are not very happy with that. I think that it you know, I think you have to understand the technology is always evolving. Any loophole, any hole you can find in any piece of technology, it doesn't matter if it's Apple or Microsoft or Google or YouTube or Netflix or Hulu or Facebook or any tech company, there's going to be flaws somewhere within the stuff that they make. There always is. No one's going to find the perfect technology. It's just not possible. Perfection can be strived for, but whether it gets achieved or not is a different story. And that goes very hand in hand in technology. So, yes, they may have found something. They may have found a way to get into the San Bernardino attackers' iPhone, but I think Apple will always continue to work to make sure that their stuff continues to stay encrypted. And apparently Microsoft's trying to get their Edge browsers some cool stuff. And it's just like, I don't care. Don't use Edge. Just please, just don't use Edge. Chrome. I use Chrome. Chrome is best Chrome. And just so you know, yes, Mr. Johnny Football cause some ruckus, read about it on your own. I really don't care about him because he's a jackass. Um, I'll be glad when he finally gets some sort of like justice, you know. Um, and of course, Houston Rockets the Golden State Warriors are searching for 73 wins. 73 wins. Apparently, that's a big record in the NBA. I didn't know that because I just really didn't know that because I don't really watch basketball very often. I actually used to work at Reed Arena, funny enough. But, I mean, basketball is interesting. I'll give it that. But it's just like, yeah, I like bowling. I know, it's weird coming from me. Los Angeles Rams. Apparently, they have some first round targets. We've already talked about Japan. Let's see what Pope Francis is saying. Pope Francis makes controversial visit to Greece to welcome migrants. Bernie Sanders says he met Pope Francis during a visit to Vatican City. I still like Bernie. He's Uncle Bernie. I like Uncle Bernie. Is it dark? Oh, you can't really see because you're looking at this. Anyway, John Kasich. I'll get back to him. Let's see. Some stuff that Kevin would like if he's actually on. I don't think he is. Because he's rude. And not crude. He's just rude. Anyway, whatever. Some more. Oh, this is some tennis stuff. Let's see. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. How Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt makes a villain on the internet. Oh, it's a new Netflix show they got going on. Interesting. As you know, the world of VR is getting more and more apparent. We have the Oculus Rift, and now we have the HTC Vive. Probably real soon, I'm probably gonna make some comparisons on the desktop from the Pixel guys about virtual reality, and is it really a thing? I don't really think it is, but what do I know? Let's see. Apparently, Microsoft Outlook has made an update to support Android Wear because you want to use Outlook. Outlook is a very odd animal. I'm not gonna lie. Surface Pro 4 versus Galaxy Tab Pro S. I didn't know Galaxy or Samsung made a professional version of their Galaxy. To be fair, it may lose to Surface Pro just because Windows. I still hate the Surface Pro because Microsoft. Let's see about this one. iOS 10 featureless. That would be cool if I hate these ads. Go away. Continue. Go away. Go away. You jerk. Jerk. I wanted to see that. Let's see what they want. Delete Apple apps. Apparently people hate that they're Apple apps, but you know, I don't think you can really get rid of apps, and that I don't really care to delete any of those apps. I literally have all the Apple apps because I'm weird like that. But eh, I really don't think you should worry about those. It is also expected that the Photos app, included on iOS 10, will be significantly upgraded from the previous version. Face detection for the Photos app. Um, Maybe some 3D touch features in Control Center. I would like to see some better iPad Pro features, because this is the iPad Pro. I don't think that it needs to start looking like OS 10, but I think it needs to have that little bit of an edge that says, I see you, Microsoft, and I'll raise you this. One feature that other fans of other Apple devices suggested for mobile operating system is the inclusion of a Finder app. This is an essential aspect of the OS 10 operating system, and it could be included for the first time in iOS 10. If some internet murmurings are to be believed, functionality and feature set of the Mac essentially revolves around this aspect of organizing a desktop computer, and with iOS steadily moving towards more sophisticated approach to document management, the inclusion of the Finder could be a distinct possibility. Default third-party apps, no, that then it starts looking like bloatware. Some people want multi-user support, but given that most people are just a single user on their device, I don't really care for the multi-user support. I guess it's a thing for like families or whatever, but I don't see a point in it. Siri could definitely use an upgrade. It could always use an upgrade. But yeah. So that's some updates on the news, and that's all I'm going to talk about that. Joe finally shows up. About time you show up. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna talk about the thing I said I was going to talk about all day or all week. It's probably a sensitive subject, and it's probably one that some people are going to say I probably should not have the right to talk about. And that's fine. You have your own opinion. I have mine. You see. Today we're going to talk about the culture of sexual assault and rape, and how it applies to today. How do we handle it? How do we as a society handle such a thing? I mean, what do we how do we ourselves um, how do we ourselves um, deal with such a sensitive and such a very important topic? And I'm not bringing anyone in right now because I want to actually have an uninterrupted speech about this. Um, um, so I want to go over a couple of statistics here. And I put this in the description here. So I'm going to go back to the website I actually got this from. And I'm going to show you the graphic itself because it's very interesting. I like infographics. And this is not really an infograph, but it's actually a very important part. Yes, Joe, I see you. This is a very important part of what I'm talking about today. So if you look at these statistics, 44% of victims under the age of 18 and 80% of victims under the age of 30 are victims of sexual assault. Every 107 seconds, another American is sexually assaulted. Every year, there are about 293,000 victims of sexual assault. It's a lot of people. But if you were to put that in perspective, that's a small number in the population of the country, but it's still significant. As far as reporting goes, 68% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police, and 98% of the rapists will never spend a day in jail or prison. And I'm going to come back to that. The offenders themselves, approximately 4/5 of the assaults committed by someone are committed by someone known to the victim, and 47% of them are a friend or acquaintance. But I want to go back to the third statistic here. 98% of rapists never spend a day in jail or prison. Look at that statistic. Look at statistic number 3. And look at the second sentence. 98% of rapists will never spend a day in jail or prison. That's sad, quite frankly. It's sad. And it's sad because if you really think about it, we live in a society that thinks of this as something that's accepted. Not to say that it is, certainly isn't, but we live in a society that says that this type of stuff is accepted, and we shouldn't live in that type of world. Seriously, this type of stuff is horrible. It's demeaning, it's disgusting, and quite frankly, this this type of action is appalling. It's appalling, and we shouldn't have to deal with this. We shouldn't have to see that this is a number. This should be a lot lower. This is honestly should be 0, but it's not. And so it brings me to an article right here. Florida school bus driver charged with sexual assault. Authorities in Florida say a school bus driver has been arrested, charged with sexually assaulting 4 special needs students. The Polk County Sheriff's Office initially charged Carlos Ojeda, age 72, of Haines City, with 8 counts of capital sexual battery involving 2 female students under the age of 12. Late Friday, authorities say Ojeda identified 2 additional victims, both under the age of 12, which goes back to this statistic of 44% of victims under the age of 18, and was charged with 2 more counts of sexual battery after detectives interviewed the 2 girls. They told detectives they were sexually abused by Ojeda while riding his bus. Ojeda, who was being held in the county jail without bond, he drove a school bus for 3 different schools. WFTS TV, ABC Action News in Tampa reported that he had been employed by Polk County Schools since April 2007 and has been suspended without pay. So, I'm going to look up sexual battery charge, see what the actual stipulation is. So I'm going to skip down. Criminal sexual contact or sexual battery does not involve penetration. That doesn't involve penetration is usually considered a less serious crime than rape, and subjects are accused to lighter penalties than rape or criminal sexual penetration. However, criminal sexual contact that results in personal injury or is committed with a deadly weapon or by more than one person is normally a felony. Sentences for this type of crime can range from 1 to several years in prison, depending on the circumstances and the state's sentencing guidelines. Some states require a minimum prison sentence or require the court to impose a prison sentence without probation or early parole. In other states, the judge may have some discretion on the length of the sentence and whether to allow the defendant to serve any portion of the sentence on probation rather than in prison. Criminal sexual contact without a weapon that involves only force or coercion can be a misdemeanor. An offender convicted of a misdemeanor can be sentenced up to 1 year in jail, but is not required to serve time in prison. This is a problem. This paragraph here, and I want you to focus on it. I'm going to even zoom in on it because I want you to look at that. And I need you to understand this is a problem. And sure, there are other important problems out there in the world, especially here in America. We have, the acceptance of the LGBT community. You have, the tensions between civilians and the police, and this, unfortunately, is not up there with that. Think about it. When people talk about sexual assault, you don't see those marches being covered on TV. You don't see, you don't see the people, you don't see the news organizations, be it local or worldwide, talk about this type of stuff and bring a light on it that it needs to be brought on. And I've talked about many important subjects on this show in the past 5 years I've been doing it. But this is important. This is very important. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, that I'm an important person that can talk about it, that can finally bring some light into it. But the reason I'm talking about it today is the reason that I do this show. I do this show because I want to bring out some of the most important subjects that most people would not talk about. Let's face it. What do you see on CNN or MSNBC or Fox right now? The race for the White House. Why aren't they talking about this? And I've talked many times on this show about what we should do about, controlling gun violence or things of that nature. And that's an important topic. But this is very important because, one, there's very little to be taught. There's very little talk on this subject. Period. There's very little talk on this subject. This is a problem. The laws in our country, in some cases, call this a slap on the wrist. We see this happen whether it's somewhere in a school, in a grade school. We see this happen in college a lot. We see this happen over and over and over and over again. And it shouldn't be this way. See, sexual assault, rape, what have you, call it what you want, it's horrible. And the lives that are affected by it are horrible. They have to live with this pain, this frustration, this agony, this feeling of I don't know, I can't really say pride, but the feeling of they feel like they've been violated. They feel like they themselves are a lesser person than everyone else here. So I'm going to address the two important parts of this topic, and I'm going to address them. I'm going to address first the criminals. I'm gonna make sure I don't get interrupted. Not that I know my roommates are awesome, but I want to make sure that this is heard and you're not hearing the air conditioner, because it's a pretty loud air conditioner. It's like right behind me. So first, I'm going to address the criminals. See, for those of you who commit such acts, you sicken me. You sicken me to my core. We live in a society where you win. Some of you may not be proud of what you do. A lot of you are. A lot of you think of it as, oh, it's just something that I did that, oh, no one's going to get hurt by it. But people are hurt by it. What you did, in many cases, is worse than murder. What you did has a lasting impact on the victims that you have created. You've made victims out of people that didn't deserve to be the victims of what you did. And then you see things like this where sometimes you'll get your just due, but it's only for a few years. Or sometimes you may get a slap on the wrist. Or nothing happens. That's a problem. I'm going to say this now. And I don't care who's watching. I don't give a crap who's watching. But if you're a person who commits something like this, I don't care how old or how young your victim is. I don't care the sexual orientation, the gender, the national origin. The act is the same no matter who it affects. The act is just as horrible no matter who is affected by it. If I know who you are, if I know that you've done this, I'd like to let you know you're on my permanent shit list. See, I don't accept shit like that. I don't. I don't like that you get away with this. In many cases, you get away with this. For example, with universities are trying not hard enough and not soon enough. Stories like this don't get reported to many people, and you, as the criminal, as the person who commits the crime, sometimes get away with it. Shouldn't be the case. Quite frankly, I really wish someone would make a standard law. And I've said this on gun violence, I've said this on many other different topics, but this right here, this should be federally, there should be a federal process for this, that every single state in the union needs to make an example out of the world that this shit is not going to be accepted at all. First of all, sexual assault, no matter how physical, no matter how mental, no matter how little or how much it has affected the victim, should be a felony. Period. No loopholes. No walking around it. Felony. Automatically. The punishment, I think, should be minimum 25 years. And that's me being very generous to that. Because I know our country is very hard-headed in changing things and moving forward with change. And quite frankly, this is change that you as perpetrators, you as criminals, you need to see justice. Quite frankly, this should be a felony. I don't care if it's criminal sexual contact or sexual battery, sexual assault, rape. I don't care what it's called. You've hurt a victim just as bad as any other criminal who has committed murder, theft, or anything like that. Also, there is no such thing as good behavior. You serve minimum 25 years or more. You will not get parole. You will not get good behavior. You will serve your entire term. Period. Because you see, those victims are going to live the rest of their lives, a lot of them, they're going to live the rest of their lives knowing that they have to live with that. They have to live with your damage, what you've done to them. Now, I'm going to address the victims in a moment, but I want to make sure that you, the perpetrators, and if I know who you are, you've lost all respect for me. The only reason I don't punch you in the face every time I see you is because you don't deserve that. You deserve worse. Quite frankly, the systems that we have in place to handle sexual assault, to handle these very sensitive types of crimes are laughable, and they shouldn't be. So I hope that if you're watching and you think you've gotten away with it, I hope you don't. I hope you finally come to justice and you get what you deserve. You don't deserve a slap on the wrist. You deserve punishment for your crime, because it's a crime, a horrible crime that leaves years, even decades of ruin for those who are affected by it. It's just as bad as murder. The only exception is this person has to live with that shame that you caused. Oh, and don't give me that argument that, well, sometimes they're just lying. They're okay with it. I can assure you that statistic is bullshit. Committing something that horrible, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that as a perfect system that no one person has cried wolf in the past, but it's very rare because it's something you don't play with. You don't make light of something like that. So I hope you get your just due. But now I'm going to address the victims. Victims. It's hard right now. If you've been affected, be it mentally, physically, emotionally, what have you, I feel for you. What you've gone through is horrible. What you've gone through is probably something that I hope you never have to go through again. I honestly wish that you never had to go through it in the first place, but unfortunately, it has happened to you. And so you're probably thinking that you feel like the scum of the earth. You feel like you're not worth it anymore. You feel like you don't matter. You feel like the entire world is crumbling down and crashing on top of you. And this relates to a video I made back in January. Or was it December? Anyway, it was a 19-minute inspirational video that I made. And I want you to watch that video. But I also want you to watch this one. You're hurting. It's understandable. Absolutely. What you've probably been through is horrifying, disgusting, sad, and quite frankly, you don't deserve it. But it hurts. And so right now you're probably thinking, what do I do? No one's going to listen. No one's going to care that what I'm doing, that what I've been through is hurting me to my core. And I'd like to let you know that that's a lie. There are people out there that want to help you. There are local entities that are there to help you. There are people, friends, family members, what have you, that care about you. You don't think they do. You may be scared to talk to them about it, but they're there for you. A great person, great friend, great family member is going to sit there and listen to what you have to say and then support you. That's what a good person's going to do. But I need you to do me a favor. You got to report it. And I know that sounds like something, what are the police going to do? They're not going to do anything. But you heard that statistic earlier? I like to see that number drop. Quite frankly, I may not be a catalyst for change. I may not be some, I don't know, some renegade, whatever. I don't know. Words are not coming to me right now. But if I do nothing else, if I do nothing else, hopefully, I've given you that one little bit of a nudge to go on and report this. And soon. See, the sooner you report it, the sooner that law enforcement can do what they do and enforce the law. The more people are reporting on actual crimes of this nature, the more victims come forward, the more people who stand up and say, I've had enough of this, I will not live my life in shame. The more people talk about this subject, and more people who stand there and say, I will not stand for this, the more that this subject gets a well-deserved light. The more we can sit here and not have to look at this paragraph that I was showing you earlier, where sometimes they get punished and sometimes they don't. There doesn't need to be a sometimes. And you're probably thinking, that's hard for me to do. What I went through is a very traumatic experience. You're right. It's very traumatic. I don't blame you for it being traumatic. I can tell you now, I've never been a victim of that. And I can assure you, and I can wholeheartedly promise you, documented right here on this show, that I have not and never will commit something of this nature. It's disgusting. Quite frankly, it's sometimes worse than it. Not even sometimes, it is worse than murder, because the victim has to live with it for the rest of their life. But as you are the victim, you need to understand that there is help. You, whoever you are, if you watch this, and I hope people watch it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I have 1 million subscribers and I get millions of views, but if for nothing else I ever become famous for, if for nothing else, if for no other video I put on my channel, I hope this video gets trending. Because you, the victim, You don't deserve to live in solitude. You deserve the justice that these criminals are running away from. And unfortunately, it's not by their hand alone. Understand, you are better than whatever happened to you. And you know what? It not only counts from a physical perspective, counts as a mental perspective, counts as a word escapes me now. But it's physical, it's mental, and it's emotional. That's the word. You are not alone in this fight. And there needs to be a fight for justice. You are not alone. You saw the statistic, 293,000 people affected by this last year. So you're not the only one hurting right now. There might be a uniqueness to it, but it's all in all, it's still pain that you're feeling. And you shouldn't feel that way. Hopefully, if you watch this, you'll understand that you have the power to make change. And if more and more victims stand up, if you know more and more victims, and hopefully this goes out to them more. If you know someone who's suffering, let them know that they have the strength, the power, the ability to make change. If change is not made for anything else that I talk about on my show, I hope it's this one. And I hope y'all are the catalysts for it. Because this has gone on for too long. Our society should not make this a sometimes okay and sometimes bad thing. It should be an always bad, always horrible, always despicable thing. Some of you have families. If they love you, they'll help you. Some of you have very close friends. If they care about you, they'll help you. Accept that help. That help can cause change. Change that those who committed those crimes can finally get the justice that they so rightfully need. And hopefully we can change legislation in the future that says this is not something that needs to be wishy-washy between states. This needs to be a national thing. So finally, I'm going to address lawmakers. I said I was only going to address two people. I'm going to address a third one. Lawmakers. Lawmakers. You make laws, right? It's in your title. I want you to look back at this. Look back at it. Look back and see that this shouldn't be something I have to read. What I should be reading is that this is a this should be a universal a law that says anyone who's convicted of it in the United States will will serve jail time, imprisonment for a minimum of X amount of years. I said 25. I think it should be more. Any victim will tell you it does need to be more. And quite frankly, I agree with them. I'm just setting the bar just a little bit so that maybe if my bar is set, it'll go higher. That's just me. So, I need y'all to look at this. And hopefully, maybe y'all can bring some change. So now that I've said my piece, I want to hear what you think. So I'm going to bring in Kevin. And for some reason, Joe left. I'll deal with him soon enough. As soon as he wants to answer. There you are.
Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, not much.
So what did you think?
Oh yeah, I think I put something. I put a note somewhere. Let me try to find it. I was trying to put a note somewhere to remind myself to bring up a point. I think I put it.
You
I
said
put it
false
on.
accusation or incorrect convictions?
Ah yeah. So you said your law is like mandatory, mandatory laws, mandatory sentencing.
Yeah.
But I would assume that when you have mandatory sentencing and stuff like that, that there'll be a stricter, more what do you call it? You have to go through a more burden of proof or whatever. You have to have a stronger evidence to convict if it's a mandatory sentence, because there are times when they get the wrong person, or they get or it's a false accusation. So how do you account for that?
Well, that's a good question.
And also remember that based on how the prosecutors would work nowadays, like in these cases, they would it's pretty much what's the word for? I'm trying to think of the word. If you get accused of this and you get charged with it, even if you're found not guilty of it, you still have the stigma of being charged with it, and people are going to look at you differently, even if you're totally innocent and they prove that you were innocent or not guilty at
True.
least. So there has to be a bigger burden of proof even before you get brought up on charges, because even if like a false accusation can ruin someone's reputation. So how do you have to account for that too, or not even a false accusation, like if they got the if they point out the wrong person in the let's say in a lineup, or if like if they tested it but then they made a mistake somewhere and they charged the wrong person for it.
Um,
That's what you have to worry about in like a mandatory sentencing. That had usually you would think that the burden of proof for conviction, or actually in this case should be even just for what's the what's the word? What do you call it when they charge you for? There's a term for that. When they officially charge you, bring you up on charges. Like when that happens, you actually have to not screw around with getting the evidence correct for that one.
no, yeah, and a lot of it comes down to like there's gonna be people need to when these accusations come forward, yeah, they're like, of course, a lot of these people are not going to be lying about this type of stuff, but
Sure about that?
No, and that's where I bring up the other point. But if there are those who lie about it, and for those of you who lie about it, you're just as bad. I
Well,
think
also,
that there needs to be something where it is very hard, and I think that this is where law enforcement needs to come up with not a horribly stringent way, but a more of a streamlined, but a streamlined way of making sure that that victim is truly the victim, and you know,
or the person, or something like that really did happen, and it's not just Also, you remember, like, some people will. Didn't, like, remember Kobe Bryant? Wasn't he, like, accused of it, but then he was found not guilty?
yeah,
Yeah, like that. Athletes, they have people, they just want the money, and then, like, they would just accuse someone of doing this, but then they say, okay, I will settle this out of court for if you give me this much money or something like that. You have to worry about that type of people too.
yeah, and I don't think that and that brings me to another thing. I don't think that anyone should be set above anyone else when it comes to that. Like, I think I don't care if you are. I don't care how high up or how famous you are. You should fall behind the exact same procedures as any normal citizen has to follow. And I don't think that that should be
Oh no,
that.
they follow the same. They follow the same, like rich people, like like when it comes to celebrity. Well, same thing.
But
They
I
have.
think law enforcement needs to make sure that when they enforce whatever, however this law may become, however this law is presented, they need to enforce it on everyone, and they
Yeah, no,
shouldn't make
but
any
like, you know what
exceptions to
happens,
that.
right? No, they do enforce it on them, but then every law would have some sort of. You can argue around every single law,
Right?
and
No,
that's
I
why the
agree with that.
athletes and celebrities are rich, and they have lawyers who are very good at doing that. So that's the problem. Also, the poor people would probably have the public defenders who aren't probably not as good as bullshitting their way around this. So that's a disadvantage too.
Um,
That's actually more the common just the case for any crime actually. If the rich people have better lawyers and they can bullshit their
yeah,
way out of it, that's just the way it is.
yeah. Hold on, let me get. There's someone else who wants to join in. I think they are. Here we go. They want to talk in on
Tomas,
this. Not Tomas, oddly enough.
that one.
And you're welcome to opinionate too if you're watching. It's up there. Contact. Daniel, answer your Skype.
He's ignoring you.
That probably is.
Just like almost everyone else.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here. No. Okay. There. Okay. Alright, so I take it y'all are talking about the Toby Turner stuff? Or this is sparked by the Tony Turner stuff?
No, this is more of a general topic.
Alright. One thing about mandatory sentencing, it really does clog up our judicial system, and it is absolutely, just in the case of drug possession, you can be sentenced to an absurd amount of time, relatively an absurd amount of time for a small amount of marijuana, for example.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know exactly how to put it, but it creates, it bloats our judicial system to a point where, well, it bloats the population of our prisons. Again, as y'all mentioned earlier, it's disproportionately affecting lower income people. And mandatory minimums, I personally don't support.
So what would you say in this matter? Like, would you not agree that there needs to be better, you know, don't you think there should be a more clear cut, like, standard on what a penalty is for this situation?
Yeah, something like a sliding scale, like a defined function, if you will. If you're caught with X amount of marijuana or X amount of drugs or commit or have been accused of doing this amount of vulgarity of a crime, you're I mean, this works better with drug possession. Like, if you're caught, like, have a linear relationship to the amount of drugs you have to the penalty that you assign. And I know that's might not be exactly what we're talking about here, but and it's, in my mind, a much fairer system.
I get you. And quite frankly, our laws are screwed up as is. Joe's asking, what is worse, a guilty person that is free or an innocent person in jail? That's a trick question. They're both equally bad.
I think that the point is, there was a quote somewhere. It's just like rather, sounds like it's better to have a guilty person go free than put an innocent person in jail. Something like that.
I don't agree with that. And like I said, viewers, if you've heard the entire thing, you're welcome to call up or join us on Skype, what have you. But you know, if an innocent person in jail, that's going to happen with any crime. I'm not going to sit here and say that our judicial system is perfect. It certainly isn't. And this is going to go down on anyone that's convicted of any crime. This is where the people who enforce said laws need to have a better system of convict or of arresting those or convicting those of the crimes that have been committed. Like, there needs to be a better, I guess, process on how a conviction is made, so that way you lower the error, the margin of error of innocent people going to jail. You know, or vice versa, if letting a guilty person go free.
Statistically speaking, you can't lower the chance that you free an innocent, that you reduce false convictions of innocence while letting guilty people go free. Yeah, that's basic statistics.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's gonna be a perfect system.
Yeah.
For this at all. But I will say that a light needs to be shined upon this situation. It's shined upon this topic. And
Yeah.
hopefully I've shined a light on this topic.
It's heavy stuff, but it needs to be talked about, yeah.
And Joe's just asking, what is the definition of sexual assault or were you using if I grab a woman's breast, which I see as sexual assault, deserves to be in jail for 25 years? What about unwanted kiss? Sexual assault, I mean, and maybe my thought process is a little more strict on this. Well, let's see what that statistic says. They have a little section over here. Sexual violence can come in many forms. In order to better understand a wide range of personal violences that occur, we have included definitions of different types of rape and sexual violence, as well as other kinds of violence that arise hand in hand with sexual violence. Sexual assault, in the terms that I used the article for, sexual assault is a crime of power and control. The term sexual assault refers to sexual contact or behavior that occurs without explicit consent of the victim. Some forms of sexual assault include penetration of the victim's body, also known as rape, attempted rape, forcing a victim to perform sexual acts such as oral sex or penetrating the perpetrator's body, fondling, or unwanted sexual touching.
So,
Kind of broad there.
sexual assault is so
And the
that
problem
would
is
be
you can't
grabbing
really
one's
pinpoint
breast
that.
and kissing them against their will.
I guess the thing about it is the problem is you can't really pinpoint that. But I mean,
I mean, black and white. If we're going to go black and white into the letter of the law, that would be, you'd have a strong argument for sexual assault. Now, a 25-year penalty, I'm a little.
In this case, it's a mandatory sentence, so.
do you think it should be lowered?
That's the problem with mandatory sentencing. There is no leeway. So in case something like this, where it's obviously less severe than other forms, then it still needs to be the extreme penalty.
There's also
here's my thing on that. Like, if, say, we continue with the law that we have now, you know, someone's going to think, oh, well, it's just maybe if they confess, then they get. I'd probably get maybe a little bit of a slap on the wrist, maybe a few months, maybe a year behind bars, and I'm all right. I'm back out in the out in the world. I'm just like,
yeah, but then after that,
they'll
you
feel
might get
like,
fired. You might have trouble finding a new job. The list goes on and on.
true. Okay, can we at least agree that something like this should be a felony? Not even a misdemeanor, but a felony.
Hmm.
So I can see why the number is high, but thinking that everyone is worst case, prisons are going to fill up fast. And let's put this in perspective. The victim is going to suffer regardless of what happens to regardless of what happens to the criminal. So I think that the criminal should have some sort of suffering so that he or she understands that this shit ain't okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And I get what you're saying about, they lose their job and all this stuff and whatever, but sometimes it's not that's the problem. Sometimes this type of crap is not even it, that pursuit of a charge is not even talk. It doesn't even get that far.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I know exactly what needs to happen, but I'm just pointing out that something does need to happen.
Indeed.
Because I've seen this, I've heard of this happen way too often and way too much. I just sounded redundant there. But this type of crap has happened way too long. Rape and sexual assault are two different things. Rape should be tough. Sexual assault depends on other conditions. Okay, fine. Let's split the two up, but let's also realize that if the victim is going to suffer and they really shouldn't suffer, the person who commits this crime has to suffer as well. And so let's also add that there should be something that helps the victims mentally recover.
Yeah.
Because as bad as the action may seem, the after effects are horrible. And I think there definitely needs to be more support for the victims. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Do you agree with that, Kevin? If Kevin's still there?
Kevin.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
If a woman or even a man comes up and grabs your junk through your pants, should they be labeled a sexual predator? Maybe. And I hate saying maybe to that, but who's to say they're not? Who's to say that they're going to stop there? Over my pants. Who's to say? No, I get you, Joe. But who's to say that it doesn't stop there? Because he's bringing up this point of if a woman comes up and grabs your junk or your pants, should they be labeled a sexual predator? Over your pants, no direct skin contact. If we're going to go with a hard and swift answer, no. However, we also have to think who's to stop them from going further. Who's to say if we don't stop them, they'll try something else? They'll probably think, oh, that was easy. Let's see how much further I can go. You know? But, under your definition of sexual assault, you would be a victim. Theoretically, yes. So,
Well, until everyone starts going around wearing GoPros on their sleeve, it's going to be pretty much impossible to directly prove everything. But then again, that it usually boils down to a case of your word against mine, no matter the situation. At least at this current point.
okay.
And that's definitely that's not fair.
No, it isn't. So can we... Not just for the Popo anymore. Okay. But can we at least all agree that people need to say something about this?
Yeah.
Like, the reason I brought this subject up is because I think that there isn't enough light shined upon this. And there needs to be. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that what I'm proposing is perfect at all. But at least it gets the conversation going. It should have been going a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that was the main point of why I talked about about this subject right now. It's like it needs to be talked about, and no one's doing it, and so that's why I'm bringing this subject up, because someone needs to talk about it. And hopefully, if that one person, be it me or someone else, brings in that talks about this and actually says we need to do something about this, maybe, just maybe, it brings change. And it may not be the change the proposition that I'm promoting, won't call it promoting, but maybe it brings the change that says we really need to shine a light on this, and maybe, just maybe, we can have some policy passed. We can actually move forward. And then we can address other big issues in the same way. So that's why I brought this entire thing up. Aside from the messages that I made earlier. That's the other reason. So if you watch this later on and you see this, please leave please leave something in the comments. Tell me how you really feel about this, and maybe we can get the conversation going to people who actually who can push something. Maybe we can spread this out to others. And maybe we can bring other subjects that have been kind of hidden and out of the scope of what our current media society has produced, comes out to light and says, oh, this is a problem. We should fix it. So please leave a comment. If you know someone who's been affected by this, share it. Let them know that there are people out there that care.
Sorry.
But yes, please share. Hopefully it gets some traction somehow. So, with that in mind, I think it's time to liven up the mood. I've probably depressed everyone, but it needed to happen.
That was an understatement.
Oh.
I have a solution for. I have a brief solution for depression.
What's that?
Chat. Oink.
Does it involve alcohol?
No, it doesn't involve alcohol.
Aw.
No, Kevin. It shouldn't involve alcohol.
Aw, I'm sad.
Yeah. A fluffy.
Yes.
Fluffy. Simple as that. Fluffy.
Then you should send this to Joe, right?
Horrible. So true, though.
But It was dogs that was bitching about that one time, right?
Yep.
What the hell? What the? I'm looking at the comments. What the hell?
Oh no, that's the first. That's your first mistake. You never look at comments ever.
That's what I
What?
do.
Comments is perfectly fine. You know, it's very serious discussion, and you know, very.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Larry wants to join the call.
Larry! Let me get him in. Hold on. Boing. Time to get some league.
It's a blade. What?
League.
Oh. What's wrong with reading comments on the internet? It's perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
It's like reading text tags. It's perfectly fine, right?
No, it's not the same, my friend.
What?
Those aren't the same quality.
Which is word.
What
Text
do you
tag or
think?
huh?
What do you think?
I thought about actually
Great question. The answer's Texags.
I actually thought about signing back in and posting again. But I was like, you know, this could be a trap.
I mean, traps are everywhere, my friend.
Trap.
That's why they're traps.
Sorry, browsing 9gag.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I was really
I was like-
confused.
Yeah, I was like, that wasn't that funny, was it?
Yeah, I didn't think I was that much of a genius.
I was like, what the fuck?
I gotta see this.
Oh my god. I was just like the
Alright,
most
might as well look
interesting
at it.
laugh
See.
ever.
Huh.
I would be lying if I said I didn't fall down the stairs before.
I've fallen down. I think I've fallen down the stairs once before.
For some reason, I keep remembering stories about how my parents dropped me down the stairs when I was a baby once. That's what I kept hearing, but my parents never that ever happening. But
Cartoon physics are real.
Yes. Alright.
Of course they're real. Duh.
well, you think we're lying to our kids, right?
Daniel, you on? Oh, there you
Yeah,
are.
I'm on.
I'm adding you to my club.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not
Club.
there yet.
Yeah.
I
So
also
what?
have a ranked team, but I haven't been playing ranked in a while.
I'm in the club, guys. Whee!
I like this system better than the ranked team system because now you just have a whole pile of people you can chat to.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
It's
ranked
easier to find a
team?
game.
It's like
Oh,
a
I'm guessing
guild,
that,
except for not really.
Really?
I'm guessing this is.
At least in Guild Wars.
Hey, no one plays Guild Wars. No one
I
does.
play Guild Wars.
Hey,
Hmm.
hey, hey.
Don't start
Listen.
this. We all know what's coming.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. No
I
one
have
plays
no idea
Guild
what-
Wars.
I have no idea what's going on. What's this against Guild Wars? Or do I not? Is that like a spiel that I now want to trigger?
It's just I don't know. I don't know what Jay's getting at.
Hey, doesn't matter.
Never mind.
Hang on a second. Who should I get here?
I don't know who should you
Wait,
get.
what?
Oh, you should get the sales.
Yeah, I know, but which one should I get?
All of them you don't have on sale.
Duh.
Duh. For the record,
Rune.
Caitlin's
I'm
good. You might Singed is super ultra good.
Mm-hmm.
Singed is Broken Leaf.
Yes, he is brokenly good. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Singed
guys. Snowdown's on rotation right now.
Oh, I haven't even looked to see
Yes.
who's on rotation today.
Oh, that's the button. I was hitting the bundle button instead of the
Aryan Soul. Oh shit.
Yeah. Aurelian is
And Jin.
insane.
And Jin.
Yeah, they want us to kill everyone in ARAM, so they gave us all the tools.
I see.
Glyphs of scaling ability power. Where are they? Mana, no. Ability power. Ability. Ah, here we go. Unlock.
Hey, what do you think of the bundles that I have?
That's
They're like
probably a good place to
shit.
start getting characters.
like the yeah, but the problem is they're like 4,000.
Yes, but they're good deals.
Oh, but you actually you get skins as well.
Hybrid penetration.
You.
Lovely.
Giggity.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, I don't know if I should make a joke. It's like, no. Let's see, Zach, Karma. Actually, I don't have Zach, Karma, Caitlyn. Caitlyn said ADC, right? I think. Yep. I got plenty of those. So, Singed, huh? You recommend?
You're a singed.
Yes.
Why? What did I what did I ever do to deserve this?
You're a
Well,
singed.
everything.
No one.
Ask your
Thing I don't.
questions.
What about Zach or Karma?
Karma's actually pretty good right now.
You're a karma.
Zach's not bad. I haven't tried him yet.
Oh, Zach's the blob thingy, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Zach's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the guy I bought. Because he was on sale.
I've been playing
Okay, I might have
I've been
to.
playing Nautilus, and Nautilus is so much fun on in Snowdown.
You're a snowdown.
Yeah.
What you gonna talk about everything?
That was hard.
Damn right it was harsh.
Oh my! I don't know if we can be friends anymore after that.
I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, we knew this. We already know that. You know what? Screw it. I'm like, I don't have enough RP. I have to buy more RP. Should I?
Yes. That was easy.
You're a bad influence on me.
Indeed.
Why did I almost call you Jay for some reason?
You
It
dick.
sounded like a bad influence, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason it just sounds natural to say you're a bad influence, Jay.
Oh man, I had coupons too. Shit.
We had a coupon.
Coupons for what?
That's a
For
meme within
Hungry
my
Howie's.
family that no one here will understand. I'm now going to cry myself to sleep tonight.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna buy all of them. I swear I would never pay money for this, but
Like the only thing I've said this before, I'll probably say it again, but the only thing I've actually bought with money in this game was I bought a skin for Braum. It's the
well, that was easy. I can't buy any skins. That was funny. Well, I can't buy any skins on sale.
status on sale, Sweetheart Annie and Blood Moon Thresh.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah, it's like you don't
I
have.
want the Blood Moon Thresh skin though. That's a pretty awesome skin though. From on the real Blood Moon Thresh.
On the rail?
Yeah.
I bought it anyway. I was like, I don't have a skin for Thresh. Good. He doesn't have many skins.
Do 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 do.
All you don't say that. Your options are. Let me see that Thresh again.
I've seen the Mecha Zero skin, the Mecha Zero Scion skin, and it's fantastic. I gotta say.
I'm
Oh,
fantastic.
that. Let me see. Tempted. No, my problem with that skin is I couldn't figure out for the life of me who it was when they showed it. I'm like, that looked. Whenever I first saw that, I thought that was Jace.
Choo choo. It
And I
literally
go
turns
like
into a
T for the
train.
Facebook comments. I'm like, who's Mega Zero? Who's Mega Zero? They're all like, oh my god, because he was awesome. Oh my god, look at that thing. Finally, when someone's like, Zion needed a new skin.
Meanwhile, I'm like crush, kill, destroy,
Yeah, my
swag.
swag not uniquely Scion.
Hold on, let me. It's dark in my room. Yay, light.
Good. So my soon-to-be 10-year-old brother ended up he's in a martial arts class, and he's got these particularly sharp sticks now. And I'm kind of scared for my life whenever I go back there.
Well, we should probably be careful and bring us a shield.
Don't wear red.
Yep, don't wear red.
He's got a fashionable, like, armband or some such. And then we try to do you with a sharp stick, you go, bam! So fashionable.
You know those, I call these weapons. It kind of looks like that.
Well, yeah, that's going to be kind of hard. Good luck.
I don't wish to die.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship
Sponsorship for what?
for the show.
Oh.
So while we're at it, we should probably get a 5th person for the show.
We do need a. Is Larry or not Larry?
Yeah, we do need
Larry's
a 5th
here.
Larry. I am also.
What about what's his name?
Justin?
Yeah.
Tom or Justin?
Huh?
Justin.
Tom or Justin?
You're not Justin.
Because Mitchell isn't able to make it today. He's got class. He's learning how to do
Saturday?
JavaScript.
Oh, cool.
Well, according to some of our friends, one of our friends are making fun of him.
I don't blame him. JavaScript's a mess and a half.
Huh?
JavaScript is a mess and a half.
It's so much fun, though.
No,
Yay, coding.
it's not. Well, I
The hardest
code
thing-
actual, not JavaScript, Java.
The hardest thing about learning a new coding language is learning the intricacies of all the little and stuff. Hello, Matthew.
Legend of the Portal King. I wonder what this is.
Snowdown, duh.
Snowdown?
Yeah.
I guess we're inviting Justin.
Trying to.
Poke him.
Poke, what?
Poke him with text.
Oh, okay.
Okay, apparently club members can't actually have the little tag next to their name until they're 30.
Oh. Well, sorry, Kevin.
Check it out.
I'm level 23 right now.
You're getting there.
What level?
23.
You got a little ways to go.
Well, the last couple of matches I had with, I was playing just like my own level, like not with you guys.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I was Ash, I seemed to be almost, well, I wasn't, yeah, that one game I was like carrying the team. It's like pretty much, everyone just ran away from me. Even though I was outnumbered like 2 to 3 to 1, they still kept running away from me.
I'd be careful about that. Because what's
Why?
going to happen, though, dude, is once you hit 30, shit's going to get real.
What, that's like a whole new level of,
Pain? Yes. A whole new level of pain.
Lots of pain.
wait, I thought it
Yes.
was only when I turned
And
rank.
disappointment.
No, just
No.
rank matches should be fine.
First, it's when you turn normal, and then it's when you turn 30, and then it's when you turn ranked.
Well, you're not, I can just play normal matches when I'm 30, right?
Yes. Yes.
So avoid rank at all costs.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, we'll play Ring.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
And I'll cry about it.
honestly,
Oh, you'll also cry whenever you first get into normals, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Wait, I'm in normals, aren't I?
You're not. Well, let me rephrase that. When
Normal
you hit
level
30 and then play normals.
Yeah.
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 I lost 40 times in a row. Literally.
Yeah. It's no fun starting out.
I lost 3 months in a row.
In other news, I'm probably going to need to leave about 3 o'clock because plans and stuff.
Well, that's pretty normal, so we should probably get started. Yeah. Because we all usually leave around 3 anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me just start up some music. I don't know why I had to start up music, but I am.
Accept or die. Or both.
Except your mom.
Oh! The sickest burns were had that day. Indeed it is, Matthew. Yes, it is.
Yo, Winamp, stop doing that. Winamp is a tool.
Except.
I won't accept. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh, come. There's always that one guy. Never
Who
mind.
does it late? Yes.
Oh.
Wait, what? Why are there bands? I thought we were playing.
It's,
Snowdown.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
So,
Who that band? Oh,
Cat,
someone on team.
Cat Illinois,
Illinois.
basically, the Juggernauts are a little bit OP from what I've seen.
Allowing.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, I agree with that sound band.
Wait, so it's only the team captain gets the ban on this one?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Fucking dick, fucking motherfucker.
So
you have a lot of people who play normals on here and get salty that they don't get the game that they want, so they rage quit.
So why are we playing this mode?
Because
I
it's kind
want
of fun.
to.
Yay!
Jay gets to do the thing.
Good.
Ban cat, ban the hell out of cat.
Cat?
Oh yeah.
Katarina.
Why?
Because you don't
Bitch.
want to deal with that.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was I thought that one was
Yeah, let's.
I was thinking
Illinois.
Kate for some reason.
We don't want none of that white voodoo.
You don't want to tentacle. You don't want to get tentacle. Oh, someone just.
That, yes.
Oh, you suck.
Alright, so that's the thing. What do you want, Ben, Kevin, or Jay?
Hello?
Yes, we hear
Yes.
you. Who are you banning? Amulu, I guess?
Yeah, Jay's on the phone actually.
Or Heimerdinger.
Yeah.
You can make a regular post.
Regular crust, just ranch with bacon and pepperoni and salt.
Yes, please.
What the hell is this guy's name?
Alright, no problem.
Did I go Kog'Maw? Wait, do you not have Kog'Maw? Oh, no, we need 180C. We'll be fine.
They apparently ran out of deep dish.
Is there pizza?
My heart
No, they
and
ran out
sword
of deep
always
dish.
for Demacia.
Oh, that blows.
I'd be so much more happy if Lovey Jimbles went with an AP poke instead of an AP sometimes get your all off.
I'm saying there's a person named Floppy Genitals.
Yes.
That's it.
Floppy Genitals better be a goddamn good Nunu player.
Oh, shit.
All the
Brought it to
poke.
Galio. And a Fiddle. And a Sona.
So, how in trouble are we?
Oh, this is gonna blow.
If we... Galio's not going to be fun to play against. but
Not for me,
the rest of the team is really squishy. Except, well, the fiddlesticks could pose problems.
At least I can poke 4 of them. They're squishy enough I can actually play Diana properly.
Yep.
So
On the upshot too, a lot of people don't know what Diana does.
Yep.
I know what Diana does.
People ban Blitzcrank so often in this mode, they forget what Nautilus does. Nautilus is a tankier Blitzcrank.
Basically.
Alright.
Hold on, where
Alright, so Magic versus Poke for Days and 80 that wrecks butt. I think I'm gonna have to hybrid armor, like hybrid resist. I don't like having to do that.
I don't like having to do your face. I have to. What, son?
Jay, you're stop being rude. There's no being rude on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the internet is a root-free zone.
That you know of.
Ow! Ow! That was a bad move on my part.
By the way, for those of you who are watching, you're listening to the sounds of Monstercat in the background. Monstercat is a great, awesome service for gamers who want to broadcast their music. So you're not hearing dead silence because that's boring. Be sure to listen to their subscribe to their YouTube channel. Listen to them 24/7 on Twitch, twitch.tv/monstercat, and be sure to check out
Crank
their
the
Monstercat
subwoofer to
podcast.
11. Just crank it all the way.
So I was trying to turn down the music on the YouTubes. I accidentally clicked the wrong place and I blasted it in my ear.
Genius move, man. Genius move.
I've been slud. I've been silenced. Yeah, they have poke. They have obscene amounts of poke.
Yeah, they do.
It's absolutely obscene. Throw Poros to win.
No! You need a silent.
I've been told to shut up. Come on, guys, hit unreasonably close so I can pull you in turret range. Let me live my dreams. Yes!
Hey, we did it. We did the thing.
Now.
All according to my master plan.
Is it?
Yes, now I have an Aegis.
No, he died. Why would they do such a thing?
Well, they're doing
one or two one or two Poro hits on them.
You're a
One more hit on them and they get their 4 bullshit. Yeah, they got 4 bullshit.
Yeah, but it's very conveniently placed.
Kill this son of a bitch.
Ah, don't you just love Sona on ARAM?
That was quick.
That was quick. We're just like, haha, aren't you cute?
Ah, I missed. I missed. Why did I do that?
Oh,
That's one.
wow, I'm just now level 4. What the shit? Ow.
What the hell?
Ow. Ow.
They have all the poke.
Yeah, I've noticed that. We can make it to the late game, we'll be fine. Because we're kind of tanky.
Not me.
Actually, we're very tanky. You only have one not tank.
Second in a row.
Oh, Lord. Ow.
Oh shit. No, no, no.
Back out. Are the cooldowns even the worst on this game? Like
Yes.
longer?
No, they're not.
Huh. Seems like they're long. Seems like the cooldowns are way longer.
I got baited into a fear. And I died. There was a guy in the bush.
Yeah, I see that. Very good. Very good. Ah, no. Ow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I don't want to die from the portal.
Shit, back. Yes! If I could hit a Poro.
Alright, I actually have my fucking ult. Legit.
Hey, I got one.
Alright, now I can actually play my character right. Yeah! I'm the Poro King to it. Oh, is that it?
Poros!
Yeah!
I'm coming in. I'm.
I sacrifice for the team and the greater good.
There we go!
Nice!
Let's move! Come on.
That was awesome.
Okay, yeah, that works too. Oh. How the hell did I miss that?
Mystery.
The enemy team has summoned the Poro
Oh my
King.
god, silence! What the fuck?
Silence is fair and balanced as a mechanic. Thank you,
Everyone stunned, now silence, now stunned, now silence. I just went out of the CC, please. I sat there for a good 5 seconds trying to hit my ability.
Eat a dick!
Just go eat the dick. La 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 la.
Bitch! Shoot her gun at me.
Post one.
There's a creeper on the roof. La 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 la.
Shut down.
What? Oh, never mind. I thought. Never mind.
Really?
I thought it was the Portal King being summoned again. I think, what? Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I mean,
Ow. Ow, that hurts so much.
Don't hurt. Well, I'm not bad. Sweet, put down 2 people. I got a lot of gold for that. That's awesome.
Oh, what are we gonna rolls?
Please. Right.
Oh, Fluttering Genitals! Don't engage! Don't engage, genitals!
I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting more powerful every time.
We've almost broken their first turret. But that is not a matter that we should be concerned about right now. Our goal is to kill this MF.
That's a double meaning there because it could be motherfucker or.
They didn't even hit me once.
What if it meant both?
It's on my dick.
Hey, still my line, motherfucker.
Hey, man, I'm just remixing your line. So legit. Oh, Jesus.
Eat my sausage, monster, dick!
Yeah, run away, because my tool elves are down.
Brave Robin, run away.
Oh, come on. Really? Didn't be that far?
No, 1 second. Come on. Wait. 10 seconds. Don't be right there. Wombo combo up. I hate you.
Eat a dick!
Really? What the hell is this? Oh, yeah, forgot. They're Oros.
Ah, I was so close. Oh well. That's fine. I'm scaling up. Scaling up.
One person has a crap ton of AP. I know that one is.
Alright.
Maybe the Sona. Sona hurts.
I think the one that's flying around looks like.
Yeah, so no. What do you mean?
Oh, that's a new skin or something? Or a different skin?
Oh, the skill made. Oh my god. Oh, I almost got the well fun.
Enemy
Just.
Yes, I am.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Playing Legend of the Poro King, actually. Yeah.
What?
I'm talking to one about it. I should get my mic next time I do that, shouldn't I?
Setting down. Lane.
Yeah, we do. I believe we do, yeah?
No, we don't. It's a lie.
Yes, we do.
Nah.
Oh, fuck myself! Woo!
God damn it.
This person is a one champion wombo combo.
That's a good start for me. Wow, that should have worked. Oh well.
They're chosen
10 seconds, I gotta wait.
Roll the thing.
Get the line. Done the Poro King while you're trying to do it.
I don't have that ability.
What are you talking about? Push it. See you later.
Damn.
And I'm dead.
They told me to fuck my couch.
Yeah, full time damage, I like to think.
Well, I'm halfway decent there. Should I go do that next time?
Man, got this, guys.
Ooh, this defense though!
Come here, bitch.
Woo!
Let's go.
Alive.
Do it.
Gosh!
Come here, hip hop.
Okay,
I'm following.
Do it.
get over here.
That
I
one.
need to say it more like Scorpion.
2 up. 3 up.
Do it. Do it. You're alive.
4 up.
Sorry about that.
Ow.
Wall. First damage. I got stunned.
Don't die!
I tried not to die. But it didn't work.
Yes!
I did it.
Yes! Yes, Poro King! Poro King! Yes! Check push. Don't want anyone to stick through.
I'll do that.
Well, you had to knock down an inhibitor first, so.
2,
Okay.
1. Teleport. Wee.
I found misfortune, guys.
No, I don't want it damage. I don't want it damage. Alright, run away, because I have things to do down.
Brave, so Robin, run away.
Okay. Yeah, keep running. Shit.
I'm dead.
Ah, sorry.
Hold out as long as possible. I'll go to the teleport to us. Bugs are not that right. Hurry up in 20 seconds. Alright, we got hold. No, policy full, you idiot! Lol, okay.
Ally has been slain.
Alright.
First.
Let's not play this mode again. Huh.
Thank you. Something balanced.
Balanced, huh?
Yes.
Balance.
That's
Believe it or not, there's something more balanced than having. They're less balanced than having a random hero is being able to choose your hero on one lane. There is no balance there.
Daniel, accept.
I think he said he's stepping away, didn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, I heard him. Dang it, Jay, you never listen.
I heard him. This isn't 3.
I got a crappy rank. E+. Could be worse. I'm horribly sorry for not joining the thing.
God. Jeez.
Rude.
I got a rush now.
Go. Oh boy, I get to invite all the not people on my list.
Invite no one because I have no friends.
I got one.
And I'm the only not level 30 person here. I'm sad.
Hey, we gotta do it. Let's go.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Rank 5? Not rank 5, it's just 5s. Is this just ARAM?
Yep.
Alright. In other news, Benedict Cumberbatch will be he'll be part of the Marvel Universe.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give my sports update of the week.
Sports update of the week.
Hey Jay.
And now, Kevin's sports update of the week.
Oh yeah, so you know how I said my team always loses when I watch the game?
Yes.
So I didn't watch it on Thursday, and they were in the European quarterfinals against a really good team, and they were down 2-0 after 10 minutes. So I was like, well, actually I wasn't watching. I saw the game updates on my phone. So I was texting my friend who's from Germany, and we're playing a German team, and said, yeah, we lost this game. Because there's nobody coming back from 2-0 down in after 10 minutes. Look in the second half.
Accept the match.
We come back in the match. It was like 2-1. I was like, all right, we got a chance. Okay, hang a second.
All right, I'll take me some Olaf.
Oh, I want. Oh my goodness, I want Sona. I want. Yes! Yes! Yes!
As long as you use the DJ Sona skin.
Huh?
As long as you use the DJ Sona skin.
I don't own that skin.
God damn.
Damn.
Good. Oh my god. Wait.
So now I can't say DJ Sona.
Okay, so pretty much we end up winning in the last minute of the game.
Nice.
And I think that some people at my work might have looked at me kind of crazy, looked like I lost my mind a little bit because I might have jumped out of my seat when I saw the update on my phone.
You're like, yeah, boy! And everyone's like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I'm gonna be going Lichbane first because, well, OP.
Hey, how do you play as Master Yi?
Be a master at Yi.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
I keep calling this hard game for some reason.
We walked into that one, sir.
As far as I can tell, you basically never initiated a fight and clean up everyone else's kills and then get really fed and then 1v5 their entire team.
Wait, hang on a second. Is it the one that flashes from one person to another really quickly? Like,
yeah.
Okay, that one. Okay, cool.
We got a Singe, we got Darius, we got a Sona. They have... Yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. Also Master Yi.
Yeah, I remember I just didn't know how to play Master Yi. Remember that?
Wait, why do I have... okay. That's actually not bad for Sona. At least the Sona that I'm building.
So what do I build for my Master Yi? What do I build? What build?
Do you use your active ability? Do you use actives?
Not really.
Okay, then Yomu's is out of the question.
I don't usually remember that I even have actives on my items.
Yeah.
Do I do attack damage, attack speed, or what? AP or what?
Yes.
Which one?
Damage.
Okay.
Attack damage and attack speed.
Okay, cool. I got it.
Okay, so. And Fairy Charm. Couple of those. Heck, why not?
Exactly. That's great.
Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not, right?
Now we go faster.
I will not rest.
ROAs?
Rod of Ages.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Minions have spawned.
Thank you for walking that.
What are friends for? Besides stealing kills.
Big me killed.
Yep.
I'm sorry? Scale cake, yeah. I can't wait till I get team, so I can stop people for having to help. Oh, I do that already.
Yep. Wait.
Nice!
What the hell did I just do there? Oh, I've been
I don't know, but it was glorious. It was inspiration to us all. I'm just love.
My favorite thing about Sona is different people can have their health. Okay.
Really deep.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, everyone's so low.
So low.
Yeah, I was on the wrong side. The guy thought I was in the wrong place. In the wrong time.
Oh, you dirtbag. It's okay. It's I will soon have my team, and you will pay for your insolence. I have my team now. GG. Sheen and 3 levels in Q. Let's do this.
Oh shit. I need a deal. I'd like to see how you have that one. I'll have the other one.
Alright. I have my ult. Yes.
Wow. In there.
What is the oil
Oh look, I am a Sona.
You believe you are, my friend?
Did you believe you were something else?
What? Ow! Bullshit again.
Oh shit.
I'll run far real quick.
How many? 80. Doesn't count. Wondering if Thorn Mail might be a good solution here.
What?
They've got, their most, well, I don't know, their most fed guy is Galio. I'm gonna get a normal one. Alright, we got it. Alright, coming. Alright, watch your shit. No, she walked right into it.
I think I chased him right into you or someone.
That too.
Come over here, Galileo. I want to be your friend.
I just want to hug you and
Really
squeeze you.
that much. Oh, he must have got a kill pack.
Yeah,
I
I
had dead to rights. I just couldn't keep up with him. I need boots.
Like he was the max rank. Yes.
Alright. Poke. He pocketed to death. Eventually. Ah! He's gonna get it.
I was like, I don't know if I want to risk being around 4 people at once.
Oh, geez.
What?
Oh, run away, run away so hard, my guys. I love you.
Alright, guys. Is K. I have Lichbane.
It was the case that far. I was trying to buy you guys time so you can respawn.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, not about turrets.
Oh well, I tried.
Oh. Ooh, that was a nice one. Nice.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Their Kelly is really good at running away.
It's scary.
Praise the sun.
I'm playing the kind of way I let Leon actually hit me just so we can kill her. But she's really bad at that spell. Really, really bad. Oh, hey, oh. Oh, here comes the bullshit.
Here comes Calvary.
That too. Alright, I'm gonna heal.
God damn it. Not very good at avoiding people.
Oh, I gotta use my heal on her. Or not. Okay, she's really fucking quick.
Alright, they're blades.
Ah. Good God, that's a lot.
The fuck! I was mid-ult and he kills me.
Shut down.
Right, okay. Ooh. Sweet. Oh shit, I'm coming.
Oh, come on, what's going on?
What the hell, Daniel? Oh, Raven.
I fucking flashed me.
Oh, this Leona is the best Leona I think I've ever seen ever.
Also, be aware we're like down one player, so considering we're doing this belt.
Nice there. Yeah, it's $8. Look at.
Hey, everyone, have mana.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
Oh gosh, yes.
Nope.
Oh, that son of a rip. That sucks. That really sucks.
Oh, yes, Zonia's.
I'm coming.
Sweet. All right, time for a GG push. We've got Jay.
Yeah, baby.
It's Lexicon.
Anna, where's she?
Oh, y'all getting chunked.
Holy shit. Actually, nope.
Hey, I have the money for the thing now.
Nope.
Live! You must live!
No!
You tried. All right, 500 more and I'll have it. All right, we're almost here.
Load, damn it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a chance.
Oh, 3 minutes ahead of me, so I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, we're doing a GG push and we got pushed upon. So now they're doing a GG push on us. Basically.
I almost had a miraculous escape, but then flashes and stuff were up, so.
Alright.
Everybody, let's go faster. I am okay.
This is painful to watch.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's singed.
Ah!
The Singed is stealing all your farm, by the way. He's got 88 CS right now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Streamer's coming back. Come on, baby.
What? No.
Why is it just Leona?
Yes.
Oh, and Caitlin's up, I guess.
I'm coming.
I'm getting a frozen mount because fuck everything.
Thornmail, baby.
You got it? Nice.
296 armor.
What? Off of Thornmail?
And everything else. I do 55 per hit.
Oh my god.
Almost 300 armor.
GG.
He did more damage to himself than to me.
Come here, motherfucker. Let's finish this.
Alright.
Yeah, I got the stuns. Of the mana. Of more mana. I'm dead.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was on cooldown. Now it's hitting the wrong button.
Wow, even with Thornmail, the majority of my damage was still AD? Holy fuck balls. Wow.
Oh, this counter push. This is hard.
No.
Everyone else like sweet.
No. God. No. I'm legitimately sad now. That was a fun game, though.
Man, fuck. It could have been better, but I wasn't failing so hard.
I don't have problems. What you gonna do?
It's all good, guys. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, hang
I
on.
think I'm gonna bow out because stuff.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, I might actually have to bail out too because I have to go get my fucking lease done today
Oh yeah, yeah. Go get that done.
before they close or forget because it's 4 o'clock. I'm almost gonna leave. Yeah, sure. I'll put you on the list. Yeah, and never put me on the list.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Hey,
Pretty
All right,
much.
Dustin.
see y'all.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
Oh yeah. So my lease. I asked for it in like February, the end of February. They didn't really give it to me until like the beginning of April.
Dang.
Hey Jay, are we playing another match or what?
Yeah, I sent you an invite.
You did? No, you didn't.
Send it again. I don't see him in the list of invitees here. Pending.
There he goes.
There he is. Yeah. Cool.
Wait, are we doing that draft pick again?
Looks like it. Yeah. I'm down with whatever.
Oh, I can't. Hey, what is this fill? What does that mean?
Means
like,
whatever you want, whatever that they want to put you, they'll just put you. So you'll be putting a random position basically.
Yeah, I cannot do support very well.
Then I wouldn't pick support. I'd pick something different.
Well, that's like the only one I can really. I guess. Can you use? Yeah, the pretty much the only one I can really do is Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I think the only one I can really do is like bottom, like ADC. That's about it. Unless I can do like jungle with Ashe or something.
I don't think that's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jungle
No worries.
E.
Say what?
You can jungle with
Okay.
E.
You can double with what?
She's saying you could jungle with Master Yi.
Yeah.
Oh, Master Yi. I'm not good with Master Yi.
Fair enough.
Alright, I can do support. I guess I can do support, but I'm not very good at it.
We'll figure it out, guys. I'm not worried about it. It's all good.
Wow, what's wrong with what's wrong with jungling with Ashe?
Lots of things.
Yeah.
If you want to get into that discussion, Shren, I'll have to get you separately on a combo, and we'll have to talk about the jungling side of the world. That's going to be its own discussion.
Yeah, that's a completely new strategy there. Shit there.
It will be, yeah. That's going to be a whole new ballgame.
Accept, people, accept! Yay! Yay, a bot!
Looks like it.
Senator Seymour, got it. Okay, who should I ban? Iloi? Or Ilawi?
Whoever you're worst against is probably the best idea here.
Who's the one that's very good against ADCs? Like the one that kind of has that shield?
There's a lot of champions. I'm sorry, that doesn't help me very much. But any other description?
Get rid of Misfortune.
Yeah, Yasuo.
Yasuo? Okay.
Yasuo.
Yeah, that's work.
What? That's good or not?
That works.
Go for it, dude. Hey, we'll support you. This is more of how ranked games are, though. This style. Looks like someone else banned it Ilaoi for you.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with these bans mostly.
My heart and sword, always for Demacia.
Excuse me. Team mode. That's an attempt at a counter pick if he's going top lane. Looks like he will be because he has Twisted Fate here. Fiddlesticks will be jungle, which is actually fun for me because I get to be kind of aggressive on my counter jungling, possibly. We'll see. Fiddlesticks is safe as a jungler until you can scoot him out of his drain, and then he's kind of useless unless he's got a spear up. I'm probably gonna build a QSS this game because they've got two stun, like a stun and a fear. Actually, no, two stuns. They have TF stun too. They also have the slow from Teemo. Yeah, QSS will be really helpful for me as a jungler. Considering Garen's laning against Teemo, that might not be the worst idea either. Considering Teemo does magic damage too. It's up to him, of course.
I'm gonna have to build some magic or something.
QSS is always a tough item to buy because it does set you back a bit. 1,300 gold is almost the same amount as a BF sword, so it's like, do you go damage or do you go, survivability? It's kind of a gamble. And also, if you have it, you have to remember to use it, which is the other part of it. I admit that that's not something that is easy to determine. Let's do this. Alright, matchups today. Let's look at this match. It's like, for the most part, their jungler and their mid lane Twisted Fate are silver. Okay, well, according to this, I'll have to kind of outplay a little bit, which is fun. It'll be fun, guys.
We got this.
I like that attitude. Yes, we do. See, their Tarek is going nuts. Let's see.
Just for Demacia, right, Jay?
For Demacia.
Your Teemo is level 21, so you should have an advantage top lane, actually.
How can you tell? Or are you using...
I'm using lawskill.net.
Okay.
I'm just looking at their stats. It helps me know sort of the experience levels of which lanes to gank. If it helps, sometimes it doesn't help that much. But in games like this, where we're kind of queuing up like this, you never know. So, and that's not to say that this level 21 couldn't be smurfing too. So there's really too much to
smurfing
say.
Or
yeah, smurfing as in playing someone even though they have another account that's way higher or something. They're just kind of on the separate account for whatever reason. That's what smurfing is. Yep. It's very unlikely that they are, but you never know. Looks like Tarek and Teemo are, and Fiddlesticks. Oh wow, they have 4. What is that? Yeah, they've got 4. They're a team of 4. Everybody but Twisted Fate is on a team. They're probably all on Skype. So, just so you know. So Twisted Fate won't be as coordinated as the rest of them, but expect some plays. This will be exciting. I'm already kind of excited. One thing I want to focus on this game with Shyvana is my early game, because I always feel like farming because she farms so well. But the downside of farming a lot is you don't have a lot of presence in the early map, which is to say that you're gambling that your teammates aren't going to play too poorly. So it's something I'm trying to work on this game. So maybe I'll try to find a way to make myself more available to you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to depend though, because if y'all are pushed up too far, I can't do too much. So
I'll have to be cautious because I know Timo's going to try to get as much poke as possible.
Yeah. That's Timo's main advantage. So I will.
Actually, no. I'm going dead.
Yeah, always leash your jungler if possible. It's always safer. So you can get a faster start. I can have a higher health whenever I come gank, if I can gank. Depends on if they invade and stuff. Yeah, I don't expect an invade at this point. I think these guys are a little bit too low rated to think about doing that kind of thing. They don't seem to have any. Their Fiddlesticks didn't go extra health. He went for more damage with Deathfire Touch, which I don't really agree with on that champion.
How did you tell?
Oh, you can hit tab. You can look at their skills. Okay.
Oh, I thought you had to see them first. Oh, you saw them already?
Yeah, you can just hit tab. You can look at it.
Phil, they haven't built anything. Or I'm not be able to see them.
Fear not. I'm coming.
Looking at the tab menu.
Fiddle's hidden, so I can't see what he has. We're poking.
Alright, so what do we left here? It looks like Timo's getting pushed back a little bit. He's going AP, so he's begging on no ganks, is what I'm seeing there. Depending on how much shove that may or may not be a sure thing to worry about.
Man, I need to work on my last hitting.
Don't we all?
Yep.
I'm just off today.
As long as I stand.
That's a terrible flavor. Okay, I'll run with it. Okay, so I can get Under's Talisman, which I guess I gotta do. Potion this up a little bit. Yeah. So like we've got Zip having trouble. You guys are pushing up too far. Commerce did really good. It's a good sign. All right. All right, let's go to Timo. Going top.
All right.
You're kind of low on health, so try not to. Let me go in first. Okay, guys, splash. Back off. We got a splash. That's worth it. I'll come back in a bit. I'll let you know.
Never waver.
Okay, you're gonna have
I'm gonna come back.
make sure that doesn't happen.
Timo's missing. Here we go.
He's right there.
Literally just like back or something, because I don't see him anymore.
Yeah. There he is.
Oh, is he invisible? That's probably what it was. I forgot he has a passive.
Yeah, stupid passive.
I'll have to come back in a bit.
I stand ready.
I'm gonna spend all my time top. So I gotta farm a little bit more so I can get my Devour. It's gonna be useful if I can get it stacked up fast enough. I'm actually. Oh, wait. Wow, I didn't know.
That was early.
It was. I wasn't aware.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone get dragon that early.
You have to understand though, Fiddlesticks is nothing but sustain, so he can do it as a risk. But if I uppercut him, it would have been capable. That's just something to be aware of, though. I'm not used to playing against Fiddlesticks, so that's just the downside. But the thing is, though, it doesn't give him any extra health or anything. Or just a little bit of experience. So I guess there's that. Well, that was a good play on him for punishing that. So it is what it is. I guess we. So Fiddlesticks should be around here somewhere in theory.
First blood.
Sweet.
Yep. I had to blow my flash for it though, so there's that.
Forge onward.
Fiddlesticks is mid, by the way, so there's no jungler that's gonna gank y'all. Randomly heads up.
He's not going to gank us, or he is going to gank us? What?
He will not, because he's mid lane, so he cannot be in two places at once. That's my point. So y'all can go a little more aggressive temporarily. He just disappeared. Careful, careful, careful. You can get back. Yeah. I'd go back home. Hold on.
Okay, I gotta gear up. Perfect.
In the king's name. Demacia marches as one.
Dissipate just left.
Well, one of them has a...
Oh, he's back. Interesting. So he didn't actually leave the lane, he just kind of did that and came back. That's interesting. Alright,
Wow, really?
What the hell?
he's just selling camps. Oh, he just backed, I just saw it. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go gank this. Back off. Okay. Alright, so what I need to do is probably buy a pink or something and try to be more careful about Fiddlesticks here. Better. I'm being a bad jungler is what it is, guys. I'm sorry. It really is my fault this time. Let's see. Get a pink ward and put it in this guy out. Looks like Dragon's up in 1 minute. I'm gonna try to make sure that we don't give it to him for free this time. Besides, Fiddlesticks has to go into a lane for that buff to be of any use, minus the faster recall. So, okay, back off, back off, back off.
I'm dead.
No, you're not. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I can't do anything about that.
That's just luck on their side.
It's really more just me being outplayed. This guy's better than I thought.
Keep hitting me, squirrel man.
Alright, well, I held him off so they didn't take the tower for free. I guess there's that. Still 6 getting dragon in the second though.
You need me? You want me to just clear my lanes and just help you, or is he getting dragon?
I don't know. I'm checking it right now. Does not appear. Okay. I have to go back and heal. I don't have enough help, but I want to make sure we don't get this to him for free. You want to try to get it? Here, we can get it. Come on.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, because he's gone. I just saw him back. You can punish this. This is how you play to counter his shenanigans.
Come on back, little squirrel. Come on back, little squirrel.
Alright.
Come here, you motherfucker.
Good job. Watch out for 2v1 bot lane there. Teemo's coming mid.
He's trying
I wouldn't
to
chase him too far. He could be shrooming it.
No, he already wasted his shroom. That's what he did. He trapped me. He knew he couldn't use his shrooms because he used all 3 of them on me, and so he found a way to trap me.
An ally has been
Damn it.
slain.
Okay, I need to get QSS. Let's see. I'm coming bot.
An enemy has been slain.
Nicely done. We need to push a lane. Eventually, I'm gonna have to start getting a little aggressive. It may end up coming earlier than I want to, because I'm not stacked yet the way I would like to be. Garen, are you able to get top lane? Good job.
Will lead the charge.
An enemy
I saw someone going to someone over there.
Oh, shit.
enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to build QSS so I can counter this. It's not luck, it's skill. He's outplaying everybody because he's a decent jungler. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Alright, I'm level 11. Gonna do nice.
Nice try, Teemo.
Ah, I can't catch him. This is so annoying.
Yeah, it is. Shit. The hell you're getting away with that?
Thank you. That was great. Actually, I'm gonna go to base jungle now because he's dead.
There you
If he
go.
left anything. Hey, the fruit thing.
We keep Timo distracted here. Come here, little squirrel fucker.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come here, squirrel fucker. Come here. Come here.
Oh, he loves all of his buffs. How convenient for me. Alright, you're gonna have to. He's gonna come back to lane really fast because he's not gonna have. He don't have any buffs to kill.
Our courage must never waver.
Alright, how's this going?
I know he's there, squirrel boy.
Okay. Is he going EP or something? Not even. He is, but he's not. Bad at it.
You know what helps, Timo? Throwing your shrooms when I can't see them.
Okay, I'm coming bot line. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
That's hilarious.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Anyway. I wonder if I can get this. What about this? I'm just sitting here invading his jungle forever. Hit her, hit her. Good job.
Has been slain. An ally has
Right,
been
I could.
slain.
No, they have silence.
Yeah, I saw it.
I think they might be going for jump with dragon there.
Oh yeah.
Alright, get him, I have 2,300 gold and I need to spend it.
Spend it.
I am.
Oh shit. That's annoying. I have a lot of gold though, so I need to go spend it.
Okay.
Okay, and I need to go build some defense now. Probably some its end.
And we all
Alright, I got some serious stuff now.
Mid and bot okay? Or
Actually, just fine because we're still not losing. We haven't lost any towers. Just
I'm gonna make sure of that.
I'm not worried about my damage. I'm doing pretty good now. I'm gonna come back bot lane. Because Fiddlesticks keeps going the other way.
What we do is right.
Unstoppable.
Alright, anyway.
Our deeds shape the future.
Dominating.
Okay.
Wow, it took 3 to kill the support. How pathetic.
Your team has destroyed.
I'm stacked up Devour pretty hard right now.
Justice by law or by soul.
Sorry, I was reading what Tarek said.
Oh, I'm not. I don't have alt chat enabled. It just frustrates me. That's why I don't have it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I will not falter. I'm coming.
An ally has been slain.
Fully stacked now, so I'm actually doing pretty good.
I'm leading him back to my turret.
Godlike.
Why we fight.
Double kill.
You don't fight someone with fully stacked Devour. It just doesn't work for you ever.
An ally has been slain.
I just saw pink ward, no one cleared it.
Has been destroyed.
Keep faith in yourself.
Shit, he had a lot of mushrooms there.
I'll come bot lane in a moment. May have to go back mid actually, we'll see.
Why the hell is it taking so long to say the word mushrooms?
Actually, yeah, first of all, would be really welcome this game. Alright. Actually, I'm just gonna push mid, because everybody's bot lane. Watch out for Fiddlesticks though, because he's coming. I just saw him go that way.
An enemy has been slain.
Never forget.
Yeah, my first kill finally.
Watch out for Fiddlesticks missing.
Legendary.
Be just.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The problem is they keep thinking that they're invulnerable just because they don't not used to me having QSS. So I just like cleanse or stun and that's it, they're dead. What's up, T?
Show them the strength
An
of
ally
democracy.
has been slain. Legendary. Double kill. Triple kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
This should be illegal.
So, someone's a bit salty.
No kidding.
Your team has destroyed.
I had a really bad last ranked game, guys. It was pretty frustrating.
Yeah. Oh, dragon's
Actually, I'm
up.
gonna go push bot lane.
Dragon's up.
You know what? It's ridiculous.
Legendary.
Dumbass Timo. He puts a freaking award in the bush that was in that he saw me in before he attacked me.
An enemy has been slain.
Yay! I actually finally killed it.
And just a reminder. Nice try, Timo.
Fiddlesticks is coming after me.
I'll come. Oh, anyway, I'm not sure if they'll be able to make it. Just run away. Run away. My QSS. Oh man, they're coming. They're coming. Am I gonna have to come top lane? Is it shroomed like to no end? What's going on there?
Be careful in this area because he's been shrooming that area.
He doesn't want us going. He doesn't want you going after whatever. Actually, did we take out Dragon?
Yeah, I come around this ward right here. He knows his safe place is right up the river.
Yeah. Karma, don't tell me what I already know. I'm gonna go get red real quick and I'll come up. I'm sitting on 3,000 gold here. I need to buy at some point.
Our deeds shape the future.
Oh, you brought to Twisted Fate.
It's not because you want to go back. Come on. I can guilt you out. I have my. Oh shit. Watch
Careful of those shrooms, because he is heavily shroomed there.
I care. I'm not afraid of it. The only thing I'm afraid of is flying, which I won't.
That's one way to do it.
Ha! You just gotta. You did really good for keeping off top line the whole game, though. That was great.
Yeah. Learn my lesson not to get too cocky with him.
Okay.
They surrendered? Oh, right.
The 16-0 might be a slight.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I didn't have time to go back and buy. I got an S+. That's cool.
Yes, cool.
That was rubbish for me.
I got a C+.
This season on Shyvana, so it doesn't actually give me anything. Just funsies.
Alright. I think I'm done for a day.
Alright, right on.
Alright, cool.
I was gonna go play a ranked game with another guy, so I'll probably jump off actually with this chat. It was fun though.
Alright, man.
Alright, y'all keep it real.
Yep.
Sip. Bye.
Alright. And thank you for watching JAYjoneslive Saturdays. We'll be back tomorrow for Sunday morning game. Until then, keep this in mind. Fuck your mother. Bye.